I guess I got some video editing to do here on my intro. Well, salute everyone. Chef, what's going on, man? The floor is yours. I know you got something you want to get off your chest here about this eventful day here in Nickland.
Oh, man. Salute to everyone. Thank you guys so much for joining us on the return of the Knicks podcast watch along, as we're about to watch the Knicks take on the Pacers with a depleted roster because a trade was completed today where RJ Barrett and Manuel Quickley, along with the second round pick from the Detroit Pistons, was sent to the Toronto Raptors in return for OG Anunoby, Precious Achiuwa, Malachi Flynn, and I believe another player as well. Man, the NBA is a business, as we all know, and we do have favorite teams, but along the way with the favorite teams, we also tend to have favorite players. And RJ Barrett was a consistent favorite player of mine, regardless of the struggles he went through. And Emmanuel Quickley shared that same love too, because of just the way they both came onto the team and what they provided us, night in and night out. As far as my thoughts on the trade, taking out my emotion of it, it makes sense for the Knicks roster-wise for it to be built correctly. But as far as value-wise and what they were able to get back from RJ and Emmanuel, I felt like for RJ, yes, you got the equivalent in OG Anunoby because both of them proved to be inconsistent. Both have had highs, both have had lows. I've watched RJ more, so I felt maybe he was more consistent, but Toronto fans could say the same thing about OG Anunoby. It is what it is. But in this case, it it just feels like with Emmanuel Quickly, with everything that went on with this roster and everything that went on with this team throughout his entire tenure, and the moments they had to capitalize on showcasing Emmanuel Quickly more and letting him be on the court more and building his value more, it feels like for Emmanuel Quickly, we kind of got the short end of the stick for what he provides for us. I'm not saying like he can maybe do the same thing for the Toronto Raptors. And maybe I have to, maybe I have to let some time go for me to truly see what the value of this trade is. But for the Knicks and how I watch this team, I think that we got undervalued on Emmanuel Quickly, and it's gonna suck having those two players not here anymore because aside from their play styles, both of those guys were some of the most positive and most professional players we had on the Knicks. It was in moments, especially when we needed a guy like Julius Randle to be a true consummate professional. Those guys stepped up after the bad games and consistently faced the media and made sure we had something to talk about in regards to their responses. And it was talked about in a positive light as opposed to what others may have decided to do. Overall, I'm going to miss these guys, but once again, thank you guys for your service. And yeah, it makes sense business wise, but for me to not say that emotionally it doesn't hurt, it would be a lie.
Well said. Well said there. I mean, I gave I did a emergency pod. I know Big Task was there as well. It's on after the video. You guys could check it out. I'll give my quick thoughts there on the opposite side. You're bringing in a players that is in need for the team. They needed a power forward. They also needed who could play center and high energy off the bench with Precious Achua, especially when Randall goes out and you change the pace and the momentum for the Knicks. Also, we needed a security blanket for just in case Brunson. We saw Thibodeau get mad, stormed out of the press conference of how he's getting banged up. I'm not saying Malachi Flint is coming nowhere near what Brunson is bringing us, but just in case for a game or two, Malachi Flint could come in. Hello, Miss Janine. Salute to everyone in the chat. Also, that we're not talking about OG Ananobi, Malachi. Oh my God, I'm thinking about wrestling here. And Precious Achua all comes with championship rings, championship pedigree, who's been there, done that, who knows how to win a championship to install in this team and maybe get re-energized. It sucks to lose RJ Barrett. As you can see, I'm wearing OB Toppin, OB and quickly that we actually modeled our show around, and we can't even use it anymore. It sucks. But I told you there's a little bit of a good news in a way. Quickly, I don't think it's staying in Toronto. I think Quickly gets moved along with past some Siakam. Where, who knows? My point is, I don't see Quickly staying long term in Toronto. Even if he stays out the whole year, we could bring IQ back. We know who he is. We know what he brings. We know how valuable he is. You could bring him back. Maybe the Knicks will go to 25 for 4 years and bring Quickly back to the team. Maybe not. That's that one hope there. It sucks for RJ, but again, like I said on on the emergency pod, we kind of and I say we, Nick Twitter, Nick fan base kind of pushed this trade. They were talking about Rose not doing a move. You're falling asleep. We all burned them, even here, even myself. But then it was getting toxic for RJ Barrett. He was having a rough patch, and everybody was jumping on him. So what they did, send him somewhere where the fan base is going to welcome like a hero. He is immediately the face of the nation, not the face of the franchise, the nation. The hometown kid, the hometown country kid returning back home. He's going to make so much money in marketing and money, being a face. And my goodness, that's going to probably unlock RJ Barrett also. His stardom is getting grow. Where let's face it, in New York, it was only going down because he wasn't going to live up to being the number third pick in the draft, and we expected him to be doing what Morant is doing, transcending his franchise. I'm not saying the stuff off the field, which sucks because he's a professional. Quickly professional. He's always been. They were a bright spot for the team, even when they were struggling, because you always see them working hard, working and talking of what Knicks way, professionalism, working hard, what represents not just the New York Knicks, but the city of New York, which is kind of sucks to lose that. But again, and let's look at it in the other way. Opportunities are arising for the Knicks. I think more moves are coming with this organization. The Donovan Mitchell now, you could that could be talked even more, bringing him in. Devontae Murray, those names are out there. And remember, I mentioned it again. I know Jeff Dan couldn't hear what I said. Thibodeau is in his final year of his deal. Even though he has one more year, but you don't bring a coach on a lame duck. Either you extend him or you part ways. He wants to try to win games. Leon Rose, believe it or not, his range as presidency might be ticking down because not able to bring in a big time free agent or not signing one, not trading for one, not pulling the trigger, and and it feels like with the owner, we plateau maybe second round or middle. Maybe the owner might get a little bit enhanced, and maybe there's rumblings. They say I got to make something because the owner just to make something. So that's why you got to look at this and see what's next. Now, if they stay stuck, I know Chef Dan was mentioning if they don't do anything after this, then that was a bad move. I agree with him. What we got back for Emmanuel quickly wasn't feasible. Malachi and Flynn and along with Chua wasn't enough of that quality that quickly gives you night in night out. But it's a place where the Knicks need help at. They need that just in case and they need that center power forward. As they're starting to give the lineups are the same. The only difference is going to be Randall Hart is in the lineup, Harkenstein, the Vincenzo Brunson. So we're going with the Wildcats. The Villanova Wildcats are starting for the Knicks here, of course, and they're going to take on the Pacers. Where in a shorthanded bench, I believe Jericho Sims has been activated. Chef, I'm not too sure. It says he might be available.
Still a shortened rotation.
Oh, absolutely,
Comes at
absolutely.
a trade, and we're down to an 8-man rotation. So just got to try and make do tonight.
I agree with that. Let's bring Chef over here for a little bit so we can see right there. I'll go up myself a little bit and we'll get that stick. That, of course, for those that are watching along for the first time, we do a watch along with the play by play with the scoreboard. And we're almost ready to. This is the Phantom Toppin, so the Toppin-MENACE, excuse me, the Toppin-MENACE game. This is the first time the Knicks will play OB Toppin here tonight. Boy. Hate to see those two go, but I think the trade was necessary. Definitely need a backup point guard who can handle the basketball. I mean, I know DiVincenzo, but I don't know, man. Because Quickly wasn't point guard. Quickly's was a shooting guard off guard. And Malachi has been in the championship. I mean, it sucks. It sucks, but
Sorry, give me one moment. I got to
we'll
take care of
see. Yeah. We're almost ready for tip off. They're naming the lineups for the Pacers, and I have the lineup there. It'll be Halliburton, Naismith, Nehart, Smith, and Turner. Yeah, what's up, Chris? We hope we get a double today. I mean, it's gonna be impressive win if the Knicks do win this game. I'm gonna be impressed due to the fact that they're undermanned. They're on a 2-game losing streak. They did not look so appeasing. They didn't look hot yesterday, and I think that also was a reason why they made a deal. That's another game where they're being outplayed and out physical by the centers. They say, we got to make a move. All right, there you go. Salute agent. Let me. Here we go. I was joking last night when I said trade RJ, but it was needed. OG is an upgrade. RJ. I, I looked at the numbers. I have the numbers before they did tip off. Let me put the numbers up real quick. Scoring wise, Barrett's having a better year, and I thought Barrett was going to get to 21 points scoring average. More rebounds for Barrett, more assists for Anunoby, just by a little, but the field goal percentage much better, more consistent for OG, and OG career wise and shoots 37.7 from 3-point land. He's going to have opportunities to hit the three with the way Brunson cuts and moves into the basket, drives the way Randall. There's going to be opportunities for OG to hit the three ball. Look for that percentage for him to start shooting well if he's consistent with the Knicks. A little more than what Barrett is giving. But man, it's gonna be a tough one. It's gonna be a tough pill to swallow here to get comfortable, used to the guys, and root for them. Yeah, that was just a wow factor. He's gonna have to play, and he might have to play, and maybe that's an opportunity for Fournier. You want out of here, that trade. That's why I still think the Knicks have a move or a move or two. You still got the Fournier contract to move around to bring something in. That's why I think this roster isn't finished yet. There's going to be more moves. That's why I could say I feel that where they're going to tweak it more. Maybe it's the Donovan Mitchell. Maybe it is the Dante Murray. Maybe there's a trio where Murray goes this way, Spider comes this way, and someone else from the Knicks go down with picks to Atlanta. Who knows? Who knows? I mean, the way things are shaping up there, as we're almost about to tip off here. Yeah, I believe that too. I'd rather have Donovan Mitchell than Murray. But then you have to ask yourself: has the team improved? Has the team able to get past that second round exit? You have to ask that question. Or is this a GPS move where you go a different way, but at the end of the day, GPS still takes you to the same destination? Only time will find out as we're ready to tip off the game here. The tip off is ready. Knicks are in their whites, and the ball. There is the whistle, and Knicks ball. It was a violation on the tip off. Knicks will have it. Knicks are in their white. They're going from left to right. Indiana in their city edition uniforms with a black and fluorescent yellow. All right, so DiVincenzo, Brunson now on the screen. Brunson driving. Brunson goes, switches inside, misses. Strong, too strong. Hartenstein misses it, but here comes Hollenberg leading the break. Kicks it out. Nishmith for three. Nope. Rebound. And now Randall will bring it up. Randall on the left side. Randall now driving in. Randall stops. Gives it to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo fakes. Now driving. Kicks it to Brunson. Back to Randall on top of the key. Has Hollenberg on him. He has Hollenberg in the air. Blows by him, but he stops at the free throw circle, and he gets to bounce in on the roll. Knicks on the board, 2-0. All right. So here's a quick pass inside to Smith, and he got it. A nice hook shot there for Smith. All even at 2. Here's Brunson now. Over to Hart. Now Randall. Back to Brunson. Hart. Actually, a nice screen there. Hartenstein back over to Hart. Hart for 3. And that's good. 3-pointer. Hart. Give Hartenstein a assist. The Hart Foundation connecting there 5-2. Kicks it around here to Turner. Turner now to Halliburton. Halliburton stops, kicks it. Neymar back over. Now Halliburton. Halliburton stops, kicks it out. Here's Turner for 3. Turner misses, but right there short. Rebound by Hart. Gives it to Brunson. Brunson took an eye off of that. Rare turnover for Jalen Brunson. Sloppy here. All right. Indiana will bring that up. Here's Halliburton. Halliburton gets a screen, has a mismatch. He has Hartenstein, but now he shoots the 3, and he misses. Rebound right to Hart. Hart comes up with it, brings it in. Hart wanted to push. Good job for Indiana to close out. But here's Randall now, top of the key. Randall thought about the 3. Hartenstein now resets it back to Randall. Randall now trying to has a high screen. Now he'll pick up his dribble. Now he'll shoot 3, and that's good. 3-pointer, Julius Randall. He's 2 for 3 for 3-point land. Oh, pass stolen there by Hartenstein. Hollenberg just tried to go the long way there. And here's a transition 3 from Randall. Hits the rim. Now Turner gives it to Halliburton. Pacer always looks to want to push. Here's Turner. Turner thought about the 3. Turner now putting it in. Turner blocked by Randall. Wow, Randall now. Hart now in transition to Brunson. Brunson back. No, intercepted there by Neymar. Here comes the Pacers. Neesmith blocked by the Hart Anvil. He says, get it out of here. Here comes DiVincenzo. Sends it to Randall. Randall now kicks it, cutting Hart. And that is a goaltend. So good job by the Knicks moving in transition, trying to play the Pacers game here. And they show Randall's block, and then you see the Anvil coming there and blocking. Harkenstein. He said it. He's alive. He's alive. Here's Halliburton. Halliburton with the screen. Gets it back out to Turner. Turner now gets a dribble. Hands it off to Neymar. Neymar stops. Kicks over. Here's Neesmith. Neesmith misses. But Turner has good positioning. Offensive rebound. He got fouled. Counted and one. Chance for a 3-point play for Miles Turner, who had good position. But Harkenstein picks up a foul. All right, here's Turner at the line. Turner has having a pretty good season, averaging 17.4 points, 7.4 rebounds, and 2.5 blocks. And he misses the free throw. Shipped in. There you go. Ball don't lie. Brunson. Hart. Back to Randall. Over to Harkenstein. Back to Brunson. Kicks it out to DiVincenzo. Here's cutting Randall. Randall stops. Floater. Rare to see Randall throw a floater up, but it bounce out. Here comes Halliburton. Halliburton in the air, passes it to Neesmith, but he gets it back here. Halliburton, Neymar gets it here to Turner. Turner now back to Halliburton. Halliburton passes it to Smith. Turner extra pass to Neymar for three, and that's no good. Fight for the loose ball. Randall comes up with it. Randall pushes it here to Brunson. Brunson transition three. It's good. 3-pointer. And timeout on the floor by the Pacers as Jim Carey calls a timeout for the Pacers and the Knicks with a 9-point lead. So we're seeing the Knicks moving and pushing, Chef.
Yeah, the Pacers are not really known to be a defensive team, so I'm not surprised to see how the Knicks are getting their offense right now. But a true test of the Knicks is going to be when the Pacers start to get going. Are they going to be able to answer with some defense of their own? Because Knicks haven't been able to do so the last couple of games.
A little early, though, with Randall, but the block as well as Harkenstein. For us, we don't hardly see that much. Well, now that Mitchell's gone, nice seeing someone else getting some blocks. That's right. Play angry. There you go. Love that statement. Highlight it so we can play it later on. We'll highlight it. We'll star it. There you go. All right. We have a timeout on the floor here. I think they wanted that game against Orlando. There's a sense of urgency. You could see they're playing at least coming out here. Yes, you're correct on that. That was a little bit embarrassing in Orlando because a lot of people that live here in Orlando pay to go see them and wanted to see them put on a show, and they probably heard. I wasn't there at the arena, so I don't know if they got any boos or whatsoever. But they know that Orlando was a home away from home with the fan base there. Yeah, and maybe you're probably right there, Agent. As we're waiting for them to come back from the timeout here, as the Pacers call a timeout. Big day, big, huge, humongous, crazy day in the world of sports. My God. We're coming back to the timeout for Thibodeau talking about. All right. Joe Kirby, what's up? He says no RJ, no IQ, no Obi. We're playing him right now on OG on Achoa. Hopefully, we win these games to prove the talking heads about the mental of New York franchise. What's going on? I love pie. All right, here we go. Halliburton driving. Halliburton with the dunk. Parting of the seas there. Too easy there. coming off that timeout. So he got in there and threw it down. It is a 13-6 game here. Brunson. Brunson with the high screen. Brunson step back for three. Oh, off the front of the rim. Short. Smith now gives it to Halliburton. Halliburton now has Randall one-on-one. Halliburton between his legs. Trying to get the ball down to Smith, who has a mismatch. Halliburton thought about the three. Gives it down low to Turner. Turner off the glass is good. Get an assist there to Halliburton, as that was just size advantage there. Here's Brunson. Randall back to Brunson. Brunson now. Bounce pass to Randall. Randall one-on-one here in isolation now. 6 on the shot clock. Backing in. 3 on the shot clock. 2 on the shot clock. And now he loses the ball going up. Get back on here comes in transition. Halliburton kicks it back around. Oh, Lowe's ball, and DiVincenzo comes up with the ball. Let him play a little physical, which is I appreciate. Here's Randall, Euro stepping back to DiVincenzo for 3. It's good. 3-pointer. Dante DiVincenzo give Randall an assist. There you go. Knicks are shooting 4 or 6 from 3-point land. Good job to start here. Halliburton now trapped over to Turner. Turner now takes a 3 himself, and he nailed it. Turner, a pretty good deep pro shooter for a number 5, makes it. Here's Brunson. A lot of contact. No pity pack whistles. Here's Brunson again. Brunson, Harkenstein. Over to DiVincenzo, catch and shoot 3. And he nails it. 3-pointer. Dante DiVincenzo. He's 2 for 2 for 3-point land. 6 points. 19-11. Here's Nembhard. Kicks it back out. Extra pass to Turner. Turner now. Turner to Smith. Now here's Halliburton. Back again. Nesmith. Euro. Kicks it right to Halliburton for 3. And he nailed it. Man, Dante was trying to go for the steal. Thought the ball was going to the corner. And last second, good decision on there. Got himself an assist. Oh, Randall finds DiVincenzo underneath. Here's Brunson. Brunson baseline. Brunson stops. Brunson inside. Misses. And they're going to have a loose ball foul. Oh, against the Knicks on Julius Randle. So now officials must have been warned that Randle pushes in the back because they're watching that back-to-back consecutive nights. That loose ball foul has been called on Julius. Knicks up by 5. Here's Neymar. Neymar puts it up, rolls in and out, no good, but he kept the ball alive and he keeps it alive. And here's a 3. Nesmith hustle by and could not secure that rebound. And just like that, Knicks up by 2. And Brunson will call Tom Thibodeau and the Knicks call timeout. He did not like that. He didn't like that effort of securing that rebound. So timeout on the floor. Just a little careless. Gotta secure it. One more time, as we end a commercial break, we're gonna keep running this throughout the night. We're gonna say thank you to these members, and we're gonna say welcome. Yes, and yes.
Kev, they didn't die. They just got traded. Come on now, let's not.
Hey, they made it fun. They took us out of being a shit team, winning 20+ games. Their hard work and their sacrifice made us proud to call them Knicks and root for them. Quickly, his hard work was drafted at the 25th round pick, 25th pick in the draft, coming in here and becoming a 6-man candidate, the year candidate, working his butt off, helping us get in that postseason as a rookie. RJ Barrett, he might not develop as that player, but he was there, part of it, working on his tail end, getting us in the postseason in the defense, working hard. And all you heard good things. He didn't eat himself out of New York. He didn't shoot himself out of New York. All he did was just didn't play up to expectation in New York. You got to appreciate that from those 2 guys. And that's why we have to salute and say, yes, thank you. There we go. Dark ages. Yeah, those were the dark ages. My God, the Fizdale. Ugh. Hornacek. Ugh.
Nah, they wasn't there for Hornacek, but they was there for
No, but those
yeah,
those you took us out of those eras of those
yeah.
bad teams, those terrible, the Porzingis, the ugh, moment, no. The Banyani, Ennis Cantor, Jerome James. Ugh, absolutely. Wow, those Pistons have a 55-48 lead on Toronto. Oh, here's Tom Thibodeau talking about that. I didn't hear it last night. We were doing something else, but all right, we come back. Brunson. Oh, Brunson, just as the coach speaks, scores with the left hand, and he's sick or tired of not calling fouls. I love it. And he's gone. I love it. And there's a turnover. DiVincenzo transition, and he lays it up. It's good. The Knicks defense leading to some good transition. Knicks pushing here as Botron, the Villanova Wildcats, are out there running. 23-17. Here's Nishmit. Neymar now to Turner. Here's Halliburton. Halliburton back to Turner inside, and Turner. Now they're just exploiting the size difference there with Turner there. 23-19, keeping them close. Here's Brunson now. Brunson with the basketball. Brunson gives a go here to Harkenstein. A lot of contact. Harkenstein turn around. He misses that one. He gets his own rebound. They're going to say loose ball foul. And it's going the other way. Come on. He just got mauled underneath the basket. Come on. Let's not start this tonight. Here we go. Here's Halliburton. Kicks it out. Wide open for three from the corner, and he nailed it. And he just checked in now and hit a three. I'll get his name in a moment. Here's Brunson. Brunson. Now Brunson, and there's a foul. As Taj Gibson and Evan Fournier in the game. Pepe Le Pew. We get the Pepe Le Pew clips going because he's going to have a big game tonight. He's hoping on an OB and Thibodeau matchup. His defensive outstanding as well as Precious Achua. All right. Fournier bouncing in, and here goes Hart over to Brunson. Brunson now stops and goes. He still keeps his dribble, though. And here's elbow jumper, and Brunson wet. 25-22. Here's Halliburton. Kicks it out. Extra pass to Halliburton. Halliburton now kicks it to 0-0 for three, and he nailed it. Is that Matadone?
That's Matherin.
Matherin. Oh, that's Jonathan Matherin. Yeah. Okay. Here, oh, what shaking baking by Brunson. Brunson leans in, but Taj Gibson there to clean it up. Nice job by Taj. Buddy Hield, the Beaver. The Beaver kicks it back out to Turner. Turner now. Who's this guy here? That's Matherin again. Matherin back over to the Beaver. The Beaver gathers, kicks it out to Turner. Turner fakes the three, puts it on the dribble. Here comes the Beaver. Beaver now driving. He gives it inside to Turner. Turner, he misses. Fight for the loose ball. Hart comes up with it. So Hart, now he accelerates. Hart tries to race quickly. And back over to Fournier. Fournier for three. Oh, hits the front of the rim. Here comes Halliburton. Halliburton now with the basketball. Halliburton kicks it back out. Turner's going to take the three. Turner misses. And another Fournier with the rebound. Fournier now brings the basketball out. Pepe Le Pew putting it on the floor. But he retreats back over here to Hart. Back over to DiVincenzo. All right. 13 on the shot clock. Now DiVincenzo now stops. Gives it to Hart. 9 on the shot clock. Now Hart driving. Hart inside. Kicks it out. Here's Fournier for three. In and out, can't get it a fall. Hart tracks it down. Hart now back in, kicks it again to Hart. Gibson. Gibson from the foul line extended, misses. Hart again gets another rebound. Kicks it out to Fournier now. Fournier now driving. Fournier now giving to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo cutting. Floater, no good. Gibson again. No, he lost the basketball. He who comes up with it. Here comes Halliburton in transition. Halliburton driving. Halliburton with, and misses. Can't finish. He falls to the floor. Knicks got numbers. Here comes Hart. Hart now. Stops. Brunson now. Brunson back to Hart. Hart. Up to Hart. Hart now goes down. Puts up the floater. No good. Can't get it to fall. Turner now. Shots not going in for neither team now. Oh, but look at this. Wide open. Easy. Bad transition defense there. 27 all. And here comes Brunson. Brunson now. Brunson in the air and stolen there by Halliburton. Halliburton using his speed. One man to beat, but good job for the Knicks. But here's Nimrod for three. Nimrod misses the... No, he gets the serendipity bounce. The Pacers get their first lead here. They were down by 9, and they're getting on going with their bench. Here's Brunson now. Hart now. Hart stops. Gibson underneath the basket. Kicks it out to Fournier. Fournier now. Fournier with the floater. Oh, my God. No, short. Here comes Halliburton. Gives it to Mathurin. Lays it in. Pacers now putting ahead here. The inconsistency, the lack of sitting on the bench for Fournier now, hurting the team offensively. 15-4 run for the Pacers. Here's Brunson. Brunson now. Brunson gives it to Fournier, swings it to DiVincenzo for three. And that was blocked by Halliburton, but, stolen by Fournier. Fournier for three. And he in and out, no good. Hart, another offensive rebound. Here's Brunson. Is going to slow it down. Now, there's a foul by the Beaver. So Heel would be called for a foul. Do you think he gets a special made mouthpiece for those chompers for Heel? That's the question. What do you think? What do you think, chat? We got 6 seconds here. Miles McBride will make an appearance. So is Julius Randle here. Knicks trying to capitalize here before the final shot here to get a bucket. Fournier now looking to be the inbounder. Fournier gets it here to Brunson. Brunson now. Brunson snake dribbling. He lost the basketball and picked up. Here's Fournier at the buzzer. Off the rim. That will do it. Knicks trail here 32-27 at the first quarter. Knicks play some pretty good, but then that second unit sloppy because of lack of cohesion. When you take away players away from that bench, this is the result you have there. Chef Dan will call the second as Fournier was a negative on the floor. Big task. He says you look like Seabiscuit out there. Just I tell you one thing, he could devour an apple with a couple of chops. Hart is a rebound machine. Absolutely. Absolutely a rebound machine. We need a backup point guard unless we have McBride, but Fournier is trying to put. But not tonight's game. We're shorthanded, Joe. That's why the Malachi deal Flynn was a big deal to bring that point guard. He's not going to play as much minutes as Brunson. Brunson's going to play like 30 minutes, but you at least for that spell for a couple minutes. That's funny. Where is Grimes? Maybe he'll come in now. Oh, Grimes is sick. No, Grimes has flu. He's out. Grimes is sick. They said it. They said it tonight. Grimes is out sick. Yeah, Grimes is out. Grimes is out with an illness. No Quentin Grimes tonight. And just his luck. When he has a chance to play minutes that they're going to need, he comes down with damn flu. I mean, it's not his just his luck. We had an opportunity here to play a lot of important minutes, especially tonight. Bad timing.
Looks like we're about to start the second quarter, end off the first half of the game. So Pacers passing it around here. Oh, blocked by Gibson right there. McConnell's in the game for the Pacers. For the Knicks, it's McBride, Hart, Gibson, Fournier, and Randall. $11:47 left here at the half. So referees are just trying to, I don't know, they're having a whole conference. They don't know where the players are inbounding. OB Toppin's in the game. As McConnell has the ball for the Pacers. McConnell driving. McConnell has Gibson on him. Pulls up mid-range. Gets it. 27-34. It's McBride running up the ball with the court right now. Running up the court with the ball right now. Gets it over to Gibson. Gibson over to Randall. Randall gets it over to Hart. Hart now, defended by Mathurin. Back to McBride. McBride over to Randall in the high post. Randall against Toppin. Fall away jumper. No good, but Gibson the rebound. Over to Fournier for three, and he gets it. Evan Fournier for three.
Oh,
Knicks down by 4. 30-34. Mathurin with the ball. Gets it back. Mathurin thought about the three. Now he pulls up mid-range. Off the mark. Hart with the rebound. Hart with 8 rebounds here. Hart driving, spinning, kicks it out to McBride. McBride hesitated. Now he's driving, stops, fakes it, gets it over to Gibson, and Gibson blocked by Isaiah Jackson. McConnell bringing the ball up for the Pacers, gets it over to Toppin. Now to Hield. Hield driving, kicks it out to McConnell. McConnell driving, and they call moving screen by Jackson. 10:27 left here at the half. Hart bringing the ball up for the Knicks right now. Gets it over to Gibson. Now to Fournier. Fournier to Randall. Randall defended by Toppin. Randall going at Toppin. Off the glass is good. Knicks down by 2, 32-34. 10 minutes left here. McConnell fake the handoff, driving baseline, pulls it. Oh, stolen by Hart. Hart pushes it to McBride. McBride over to Fournier. Fournier gets a screen. Fournier kicks it out to Hart. Hart drive in, layup, gets it. Game is tied up at 34 all.
What a beautiful move by Hart.
Timeout by Rick Carlisle. Knicks tie things up at 34 all.
Man, that Hart, what a move. He has a pep in his step here tonight. Must have been the milk he's been drinking.
Seems like these last 3 games have been games that we expected Josh Hart to get his effect. But, I mean, kudos to him. Now that we're coming off of a trade, we're down a couple of guys. We're entering in guys that haven't been in the rotation. He's showing his importance and his ability right now. So,
Use the force, Obi. Use the force. We have a timeout on the floor here.
Thirsty.
That milk gives you wings. There you go. That should be the hearts. Will the heart's milk will get you wings. You're probably correct. And then don't forget Grimes. Grimes is gonna have more minutes. He's gonna have an opportunity here for the next 12, 13 games to put something to let this all front office know if he's going something they're gonna build long term with, in my opinion. Thought that was Red Bull. No, Josh Hart's family. Never mind.
Oh man, I hate this commercial, but it tells the truth.
I haven't. Where I'm on a game break, so that's on the league pass.
Nah, you've seen those Coinbase commercials, right? Where they talk about the history of just the economy and like now it's time to change the system
Yeah.
because it's the truth. So we're back from commercial break. As McConnell's bringing the ball up for the Pacers. As there, oh, nice move by Isaiah Jackson to get the basket on the inside. Knicks down by 2, 34-36. Randall and defensive 3 seconds on the Pacers. Looks like the Knicks will get a free throw here.
All right, referee with a little comb over.
Randall hits the technical free throw. Randall with the ball here. Randall against Toppin and stripped. They say deflected out of bounds. Still Knicks ball, 5 to shoot. Randall fakes the 3. Now he's driving, kicks it out to McBride, and he does not get the shot off in time. Shot no good, but they still push the ball anyways. McConnell with the ball, kicks it out, peeled for 3, and he hits it. 35-39. 8:30 left here at the half. Deficit back up to 4s. McBride has the ball. McBride driving, pulls up mid-range, gets it. 37-39. McConnell kicks it over to Mathurin, now to Heald. Heald back to Mathurin. Mathurin takes a 3, and that's off the mark. Randall to rebound. Randall pushes it to Fournier, and Fournier is out of bounds. McConnell bringing the ball up for the Pacers. 7:50 left here in the half. McConnell driving, Gets inside, gets the layup, and one.
That guy's always been a pest.
McConnell hits the free throw. 37-42. Knicks down by 5. As Randall has the ball here. Randall fakes the three. Now he kicks it to Hart. Hart driving. Hart floater. No good. Couldn't get it to fall. Healed the rebound. Pushes it ahead to Toppin. Toppin to Mathurin. Mathurin. They're just running transition very well right now. Knicks deficit is now 7 as McBride has the ball. Timeout by the Knicks.
What's up, Joe? Joe, I don't know if you know, the Knicks made a deal, a trade. I don't know if you were connected. That's why they're a little undermanned today. That team that beat the Bucks are no longer around. That's how we have a whole different team now. Oh my God, he wants to know who was traded. R.J. Barrick, Manuel quickly, and a second round pick for OG Anunoby, Precious Achua, and Malachi Black are New York Knicks now. So
Malachi Flynn.
Malachi Flynn. Oh my God, I keep saying Malachi Black because I got the damn all elite disaster
I don't know
on
why
it
you
here.
have that disaster on your mind, man.
My sons are watching it.
Oh, I'm like, for what
and
reason do you need to have a disaster on your mind? It's the
because
same thing when you had the little girl, digging for gold on your mind all
oh
day.
yeah,
Like,
that
oh
was
man.
yeah. They traded RJ Joe. They traded RJ. That's Joe from the wrestling program from the PUWF and Alex Coquito's channel as well. Like the trade, except quickly. They didn't want quickly to go. I mean, I know. We all didn't want. We actually, man. Yes, there you go. Joe will tell what we got back. OG Anunoby, Precious Achua. And he's like, he doesn't know. He's like, what the F? Yeah, man. Malachi Flynn. Again, I got it right. I didn't say black. Precious Achua and OG Anunoby are Knicks. As Hook is taking on Willa Yuta. Talk about personality in the ring. Holy crap. I rather chew tinfoil than watch, those two cut promos. Oh, that means Toronto doesn't want Grimes. And let me ask that question: would you rather give it quickly or Grimes? And I think Grimes would have fit them better.
I think it's dependent on the conversation they had. That's the other part too.
Yeah,
Like the Donovan Mitchell saga, it didn't really reveal itself until like a quiet few months later. And after it happened, like a lot of fans were on the side of the front office. So you don't know how these discussions went and who wanted what.
I just felt like they sabotaged the Knicks. Huh.
So we're back from commercial break. As Brunson gets the ball. Brunson around the screen, pulls up mid-range, off the mark. Hartenstein the rebound over to Fournier for 3, and that's good.
Oh, I gotta play the Pepe Le Pew sign. Oh man, I don't have any more time. Next
40
time.
to 44. Knicks down by 4. 7 minutes left here as Mathurin has the ball. As they're passing it around, Mathurin defended by McBride and almost stolen by Fournier, and they call a foul and one.
Get out of here. Happy meal moment.
Fournier gambled on the damn steal. It was a bad gamble because he went for the steal and didn't get it, bumped Mathurin into McBride and forced McBride to pick up the foul. As Mathurin completes the three-point play, they kick it out. Hartenstein has the ball here. Kicks it out to Randall. Randall fakes the three. Now he's driving. Randall pulls up mid-range off the mark. Hartenstein keeps it alive to, nice cut by Randall as he got a pass from McBride and lays it up. 42-47. 6:20 left there in the half, and McConnell gets fouled before the shot. McConnell gets it to Toppin. Toppin driving on Randall, kicks it out to Mathurin. Stolen by Hartenstein. Hartenstein dribbling up the floor, gets it to Brunson. Brunson driving. Brunson blocked but fouled. Joe, the trade isn't disgusting from a standpoint of business. It's more so disgusting from a standpoint of a, fan being, having the emotional connection with those players. That's really it. So Brunson to the line right now with 6 minutes left. Knicks down by 5. Brunson hits the first free throw. Brunson goes 2 of 2 from the line. Knicks down by 3. Nembhard bringing the ball up. Gets it to Jackson. Jackson to Halliburton. Halliburton kicks it out to Toppin. Fakes the three. Now he's driving. Goes inside and gets the layup on Hartenstein. OB Toppin using the force. 44-49. Knicks down by 5. Brunson working the dribble. Fall away jumper. No good. Halliburton brings down the rebound. Dances, gets it over to Mathurin. Mathurin to Jackson, turns it over. Brunson calling for a screen. He gets it to Hartenstein. Hartenstein over to Randall. Randall defended by Toppin. Randall spinning on Toppin. Fall away blocked by Toppin, but he gets it back and puts it up. 46-49. Knicks down by 3. Nembhard gets it off of a sketchy pass by Halliburton. Nembhard driving, nice deflected. Paul tipped out. DiVincenzo runs it down. DiVincenzo. And they call a turnover instead of a foul. Nembhard bringing the ball up for the Pacers. 4.5 left here. Nembhard fakes it. Nice up and under. Misses the layup. Brunson has the ball here. Gets it over to McBride. McBride hesitated. Kicks it to Hartenstein. Hartenstein back to McBride. McBride Kicks it out over to Randall. Randall gets a step, kicks it out to DiVincenzo. Brunson for three, and that's good. Knicks tie the game up at 49 all. 4 minutes left here in the half. Halliburton driving, kicks it out, Toppin for three in the corner, and that's good. Delay of game warning on the Pacers.
Look at Obi using the force. Sporting the mushroom haircut.
Halliburton with 5 points and 10 assists at the half. Randall driving. Randall kicks it out. McBride fakes the three, but the ball gets knocked out of bounds. Still Knicks ball with 5 on the shot clock. .330 left there. DiVincenzo over to Brunson. Brunson over to Hartenstein, floats it up and gets it. And Hartenstein has blood on him, so official timeout. And on his jersey, yep.
This guy is John Moxley of NBA, always bleeding.
No, it's not the same. It's not the same. Not the same. It's not the same. You can't even. Oh man, come on, no. He's McFoley of the NBA. Not Moxley. Foley, not Moxley. Come on. Moxley?
Yo, I guarantee half of the audience are like, who the hell these guys are talking about?
Come on, Moxley. The only way he's Moxley is if he does it to himself.
Look at Jacob Toppin. I wonder if Jacob Toppin's going to get in.
Halliburton bringing the ball up here. Knicks down by 1, 51-52. They're driving. Halliburton steps back for three. Off the mark. Nearly tipped up and in by Toppin, but Knicks keep it alive. Randall working the dribble. Randall kicks it to Hartenstein. Blocked by Toppin. Toppin keeps it alive. Gets it over to Halliburton. Halliburton running. Halliburton stops, kicks it out. They pass it around. Nembhard for three, and that's good. Knicks steps back up to 4.
I wish we had a young power forward that could do that for us.
Brunson working in the post. Brunson working, kicks it out. DiVincenzo for 3. That's good. Halliburton running, pulls it back out, kicks it out. Naismith for 3. Can't get it. Fighting for the rebound. They tip it, and Nembhard keeps it, but he gets fouled on the putback.
I don't think Hart is playing right now. Oh, no, never mind. I mean, I thought you meant Josh Hart. Oh, yeah, you're right. Here we go. Talk to them, Big Taz. Talk to them, Big Taz. Talk to them, Big Taz. Hey, the Fugazi title was defended. The FTU. Hey, the whole Toppin family.
Nembhard hits both free throws here. Knicks down by 3. Brunson has the ball here. Brunson working the dribble, working on the post, off the glass, no good. DiVincenzo tips it in. 56-57. Knicks down by 1.
Look at those Wildcats.
2 minutes left here. DiVincenzo with 13 points on the half. As Halliburton's working the dribble, works around the screen, kicks it out to Toppin. Toppin over to Nembhard for 3. It's front of the rim. They kick it out past the head. Randall running, shot no good, but he's heading to the line.
There we go.
Randall misses the first one.
Oh, come on, Julius. I'm sorry. You want to laugh something real quick? Well, I'll wait because we're gonna have time to laugh.
It's the free throw, goes 1 of 2. Randall with 13 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Halliburton, cross-court pass to Nembhard, fakes it again. Ball deflected, stolen by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo ahead to Hart. Hart kicks it to Randall. Randall pulls it back out.
Watch out.
Randall working against Turner, pulls up for 3, hits the front of the rim. Halliburton the rebound, kicks it ahead to Turner, and Turner gets the layup. Under a minute left here as Brunson's working the dribble. Brunson working. Floater, no good, but he's heading to the line. What's up, Jedi?
I look at the graphic. They took Keith Lee out of the match with Swerve and they put Dustin Rhodes.
Yeah, I heard Keith Lee's got an injury.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's got an injury. He's been nursing an injury. Like he said, he's been injured since like last year, and he's been nursing it for a year. But now it's gotten to a point where he just can't, he can't wrestle with that injury anymore. As Brunson misses the first free throw.
What's it called? The fork?
I don't remember what it was, but he put it out on Twitter that he's got an injury he's been dealing with for a year, and like he just can't move around with it anymore. So.
Yes, Janine. Absolutely.
He gets 1 of 2 from the line. Knicks down by 1. 47 seconds left here. Halliburton. Sidestep. Open for 3. And just hits it. Knicks down by 4. Brunson. Working. Kicks it. DiVincenzo cutting and gets a backdoor dunk. Nova to Nova. 60-62. Knicks down by 2. 5-second difference between game clock, shot clock. Halliburton. Kicks it out ahead to Hield. Hield driving. Hield. Layup is good. Randall pushing. Randall driving. Layup is good. With 0.4 left. So that ends the first half. Knicks down by 2, 62-64. So I'm going to read off some of these stats at the half. Knicks with 24 rebounds, Indiana with 17, Knicks with 15 assists, Indiana with 19, Knicks with 9 steals, Indiana with 4. Knicks are shooting 47% from the field, Indiana shooting 60% from the field. Knicks are shooting 50% from the three. So is Indiana as well. Knicks are shooting 71% from the free throw line. Indiana shooting 80% from the free throw line. Indiana has 4 blocks to the Knicks 1. Indiana has 11 turnovers to the Knicks 7. And points in the paint, Indiana has 2 more, 28-26. Leading scorer for the Knicks tonight, Julius Randle Julius Randle and DiVincenzo are both tied with 15 points. Randle has 4 rebounds, 3 assists. DiVincenzo has 4 rebounds, 1 assist. Following them is Jalen Brunson with 13 points and 4 assists. Then after that, Josh Hart with 7 points, Evan Fournier with 6, and then it's spread out evenly throughout the rest of the team.
Ooh, excuse me. There we go. All right, we get some. Yeah, chef. Sorry.
Over on the Indiana Pacers side, their leading scorer is Ben Mathurin with 13 points. Following that is Aaron Nemhard, Miles Turner with 11 points, 6 rebounds. Then is Aaron Nemhard with 10 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. But really, the dangerous guy is Tyrese Halliburton, 8 points, 12 assists, 2 rebounds.
Yeah, Burn is kind of quiet, even though he has 8 points, but it feels quiet 8 points. The same as Turner. I didn't even know he had that many. He was in double figures, Miles Turner. Started a little early for them. What Toppin finished? What did Toppin's number again? What he has, like 4 points?
5 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist.
Couple blocks too. So he's putting
blocks.
a little bit of everything in that column. I mean, interesting. Man, at the half, boy, it's crazy. This is the home of the NBA All-Star game too this year. It's going to be in Indiana. We'll take a quick halftime break, ladies and gentlemen, as we're going to step up. I've been doing this is the third one for myself, so I want to take a quick walk, and we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Enjoy the halftime.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we're still at the half, waiting for the game to resume. Still want to know your thoughts on everything that happened today and the past couple of days with the Knicks in regards to the games that they're playing and things of that nature and the trade. Joe Curry, you said I have faith in the Knicks and it helps sets us up to re-sign OG Anunoby and Precious after the season. Hopefully we re-sign McBride, Sims, Hartenstein, and we can manage to get a player for Evan Fournier. That's wishful thinking because there is a salary cap. And based on how far this team goes, we don't know how much James Dolan is willing to dish out for the next year as far as for the salary cap. So it's going to be results based after this. Knicks are in a great spot. I'd say trade Fournier for Terry Rozier right now. They get from his 3 years deal if they trade them Fournier. I mean, they've been trying to trade Fournier, so I don't know. They have been trying to make an attempt at trying to trade Fournier for a while. A lot of teams are not biting on it. They know what Fournier is. Like that's kind of the detriment to Evan Fournier is that he's been such a consummate pro in the league and whatnot, and that you kind of know what you're going to get from him. And a lot of teams don't know whether they need that right now. And based on the season, the way the season goes, like a lot of these GMs, those moves tend to happen later on in the season when it's kind of too little too late. And you're kind of hoping that, hey, if anything, that there's a continuation of a certain trend and it moves on into the next season. And a lot of times that really doesn't happen like that. So we're kind of just, once again, in a results, this sports has always been a results-driven league, a results-driven business. So we're kind of in a wait and see right now. Because it looks like the Pacers might finally break their losing streak to the Raptors. Said Charlotte can use the money off the books with their record. That's also dependent on where you think Charlotte is with new ownership. Because they do have new ownership, meaning there's going to be a new directive. We don't know exactly what direction they're going right now. It's just, once again, it's results driven, and it's also dependent on what happens throughout the season. He said, and Rozier is a player that would be a good way to deal if we don't get Murray and Mitchell as well. Rozier is good, but I don't know if he's what we need to get us to where we're trying to get to. Because once again, the threshold for the Knicks right now, like it's at bare minimum, you have to be a second round team. And we're not even saying like, you at bare minimum, you can kind of sort of get closer. No, it's either get bounced out the second round again this year, so you show some form of consistency, or James Dolan is not dishing out those shekels. So once again, there's a lot of moving nuances to this. That's why, as much as I want to be upset at the trade and what happened, like in regards to an NBA team, it's the same thing that happens with the NFL team. Sometimes certain players get traded in a way that you don't like and things of that nature. But you have to understand within these sports teams, there is a reason why they have multitudes of people that you walk through and go through in order to get certain things done. There's not just one person making a decision. Ultimately, it lands on one person's desk to go, here's the direction that we're going. But that's after multiple people have been given stats and facts that help them out.
Rozier's $18 million, but they have a logjam at shooting guard though. You want to get
that's the other part too. There's a multitude of moving parts right now in regards to making that trade right there. It's not just, we get Fournier's numbers off the books and that's fine. Yeah, Rozier's serviceable, but we already, and Mike Breen just alluded this to me, and it kind of flew over my head throughout this season. But a lot of the guards were complaining for playing time this year.
Mm-hmm. Grimes made it known.
Hart made it known.
Yeah.
So that lets you know that if Rozier's coming in, he's not automatically guaranteed playing time. The second thing is, regardless of the money off the books, you don't know what the relationship is with some of these players, behind the scenes. I.e., we're seeing, like, I know people want the DeJounte Murray trade to happen, but DeJounte Murray is represented by Clutch. And it seems at the end, like, ESPN has no qualms with putting out the news that CAA and Clutch have a war going amongst themselves right now. If they're that comfortable to put it out in print, that lets you know there's some credence to it. So I'm not too sure about the DeJounte Murray trade even being facilitated. And that's not, not to like poo-poo the trade that happened right now. It's just these are the facts that are happening throughout the season that we have to keep an eye on. So which is why, as much as we have a fan brain and we have, what we want to happen, we have to look at what's happening in front of us and kind of survey the landfill to go, here's what we can expect to happen based on the history of the game. And so in regards to Terry Rozier, I don't know if it's the cleanest fit. And then the third thing too is, if you're making a trade for Terry Rozier, and ultimately after you've made this trade that you've made where you trade away Ikun quickly, you kind of always have to go back with these trade ideas and tell the boss man why you think this is a good idea. And now you're going to have to convince James Dolan, who knows what an NBA star is, why this guy is going to take us to the next level.
Joe says his focus is Pony's contract, but you could get something for that contract.
And that can be fine, and that could be his focus. But Joe has to understand also that if he's in a organization, and not just the Knicks, but any sports organization, that could be his focus. What is the GM's focus? What is the president of basketball operations focus? And what is the coach's focus? You got to find some way to work in unison with all of these guys. So as easy as it is to say, just move Fournier, for what you're getting back in all the moves, maybe right now, if the Knicks haven't made a move yet with Fournier, that just lets you know they think like no move that's been presented to him has been worth it.
At least salary-wise.
Yeah. Kev, we don't know if it's salary-wise. We don't know if it's roster-wise. It could be a combination of both or even other things. But what we do know for sure is, based on what's not been happening and what has happened, any deal that they presented with that had Fournier in it, they just didn't like it. They felt that it would end up being a detriment to the team overall, whether it be for salary cap reasons, for roster construction reasons, for the continuity of the locker room reasons. These are all different reasons, but they felt that those trades haven't worked. So right now, they're just keeping Fournier. I'm not saying that the decision is either right or wrong, but I'm just dealing with the information that's right in front of me.
No, I see that. I hear that. As we wait a few more minutes before the second half begins.
Biggest thing I have to see for this second half right now is that the percentages are extremely disgusting. I read them before. I'll read them again because maybe it flew over everyone's head. The Indiana Pacers are shooting 60% from the floor, 50% from three, and 80% from the free throw line.
Oof.
Jedi, if you had a player that was shooting 40 from the 3-point, 50, 40, 90, what would you call that?
All-star.
An all-star. They're playing like a team full of all-stars. And is this a team full of all-stars?
No.
That means the Knicks right now defensively got to get it together.
All right. Managed to get dinner in. That was good. All right. Second half ready to start. Let's go. Knicks 9 for 18 from 3-point land. They got to continue to be on fire, and we're about to start the second half. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry,
let's go, Knicks.
Apple pie off screen. Excuse me. You know it's apple pie time, Jedi. Don't ever play that. Pie time.
Hey, here we go. as Neymar with the basketball kicks it out to, and we get a whistle. Offensive foul. That's on Smith. Brunson picks up that. So Brunson, good job on drawing that chart, that charging on the moving screen on Smith. Knicks with the basketball. Knicks could tie, take the lead. Here's DiVincenzo off the curl. DiVincenzo kicks it to Randall. Randall jab stepping. Now Randall backing in one-on-one. Isolation backing in. Off the glass is good. As Smith flop. And Carlisle is complaining, doing his Fire Marshal Bill impersonation. Let me tell you something, and a technical foul. And the referee says, let me tell you something. Fire safety says you can't come on the court. Here's a free throw by Brunson, and Brunson, in and out, misses the technical. Somewhere in an alternate universe, the Indiana Sports Jedi says, "Ball tells the truth."
No.
Because since
Somewhere in the what if.
we're doing in the what if world, since I've been doing the series with Alex Coquito, it's Smith, baseline. Oh, Hartenstein with the rebound. Here comes Brunson. Brunson now bringing in the backcourt. Actually, kicks it out. Top for Randall for three. Shot no good. Rebound by Smith. Gives it here to Halliburton. Halliburton now. Transition three. That's no good. Rebound DiVincenzo, and he got pushed. Knocked out his hands. No loose ball foul, but it's Knicks ball anyway.
That's terrible. Just call the call correctly.
He had positioning. Just because he had positioning, that's over the top. You got to reward that. Here's DiVincenzo. Anvil Harkenstein. Back to Devo. DiVincenzo for three. Yeah, it's good. 3-pointer as the Knicks take the lead here. 67-64. 18 points for the big Ragu. He's 7 of 9 from the field. Here's Naismith, and got it. So he answers back. Naismith. Here's Hart. Hart now. And layup, no good. Turner with the rebound. Thought he was hit. Here's Halliburton. And Smith nails it. Here's Hart. Hart going strong. Hart with a lot of contact. Officials putting their whistles in their rear end. Here comes the other way. Halliburton. Kicks it out. Wide open for three. And of course, watch. No, misses. Open and back tap. Halliburton. Halliburton now at the free throw line. Kicks it back out to Turner. Extra pass here to Neesmith. Nembhard gives it back. Turner for three. Turner nails it. Timeout. And the Knicks are doing the right thing, going to the basket, attacking. Contact, I mean, what is the season to screw the Knicks? I know it's the season to be jolly, but damn, it feels like it's the season to screw the Knicks.
And it's tough right now because we need the reinforcements that we just got from Toronto. But the other thing I will say is the Knicks are not helping themselves because they're kind of switching unnecessarily when they don't need to. It seems like I've noticed this trend with a lot of the teams that we've faced in OKC, this team, and who was the last team we faced before OKC? Orlando. Those three teams have all had the same objective. Pull the big out the lane, have the big on the ball handler, and have some off-ball action to where someone's cutting to the basket. Have your ball handler pass it to someone cutting, and they have 9 times out of 10, they have a mismatch because it's either Brunson or back when he was here, quickly ended up at the baseline trying to cover the rim.
And you see Carlisle took that technical, kind of sparked his team a little bit. Or at least they responded for him.
I mean, right now he's making sure this team plays no defense, so they love their coach.
Let me tell you something. God. Cesaro, all he does is the same crap. A European uppercut and the swing. God, change your repertoire, please.
It was hot when it was there, bro. It was hot when it was hot, bro.
I guess.
Yeah. That's what she said. I don't know why. I don't know why, but that is what she said, I guess.
As for coming out of a timeout here. You know it must be cold in Indiana because that arena looks a little empty.
Yeah. And everyone's wearing a jacket. Man, what I will say though is MSG has got to stop trying to get this ultimate fan sweepstakes. They want us to go see the Knicks, the Giants, and the Rangers. And there's only one team I'm willing to sit through right now.
Here's Brunson. Pull up. Oh, way off. That's the worst shot I ever seen him take, Brunson. Here's Halliburton. Pushes. Neesmith now. Neesmith fronted here. Harassing. Gives it to Turner. Turner now leans in. Layup. No good. Rebound. And DiVincenzo gets it. DiVincenzo working hard with that rebound in traffic. Here's DiVincenzo now. Back over to Randall. Randall now. One-on-one. But you see the double team. Kicks it out to DiVincenzo. Takes the three. It's gone! Three! Dante DiVincenzo. Yo, 5 of 6 for 3. 21 points for DiVincenzo. Neymar kicks it to Turner now. Here's Halliburton. Jab step, side step. Got it. That was a nice shot. Adjusted in the air. 75-70. Here's Brunson now. Brunson gets the screen. Brunson getting in front of, now allows his defender to get back in position. Gives it to Randall. Randall now one-on-one. Randall going against Smith. Charles Smith Memorial to Smith. He gets his own rebound underneath the basket. Nowhere to go. Shot clock violation. Too much holding the basketball. Pass the ball, Kobe. Rest in peace. Randall draws at the official. Don't do that now. We need you, pal. Halliburton will bring the basketball. Halliburton, Turner now swings it back to Halliburton. Halliburton thought about it. Now driving, gives it to Turner. Turner going to the basket and then gets a foul. DiVincenzo with the foul. They're going to go to the free throw line. Said Knicks arguing said he was passing the basketball, but they're going to reward him with free throws. Turner hits the free throw here. 76-70. He's ready to hit his next free throw. He does. 77-70. Knicks down by 7. Now, here's Brunson. Almost lost the basketball. He gathers it. Brunson now. Randall, back to Brunson now. 15 on the shot clock. Brunson, step back. Elbow jumper. Good. Sweet. Knicks down by 5. 77-72. Halliburton with the basketball. Halliburton driving. Halliburton layup. Good. That's just quickness and good length by Halliburton. 79-72. Here's Brunson. Jalen now driving. Baseline. Kicks it. And last touch by the Pacers. Deflected out of bounds. Knicks went inbound underneath the basket. They'll have 10 on the shot clock. 7:30 in the third quarter. And catch and shoot. And he gets the bounce. That's the 3 ball. 75-79. Halliburton stops. Halliburton, he got away there where there should have been a travel, and they call a foul. Come on, fellas. Knicks with the Matador D. So Indiana will inbound it. They inbound a Turner. He wants to get it back. Good denial. Good denial there by DiVincenzo. Now he gets a Halliburton. Halliburton now. He gets out. It's step for three over. And that's a wild one. But again, offensive rebound by the Pacers. There's a cutting Smith, but he missed it. Here comes Randall. Randall now. Randall wants to put some pressure. Randall now. Here's a double team. Kicks it out. DiVincenzo. Catch and shoot three. Oh, misses. One of the rare misses from DiVincenzo. Smith now. Here's Halliburton pushing. Neymar. He got it. 81-75. But look at the Knicks the other way. Here's Randall. Randall now. Randall going underneath the basket and turnover. Randall dribbled himself right underneath the basket. That was bad execution on Julius. 81-75. Pacers ball. Here's Halliburton. Right to Turner. Turner shoots it. Misses. Rebound here by Brunson. Brunson now. Jalen Brunson with the basketball. Jalen working. Pull up three. Got it. 3-pointer. Jalen Brunson. 20 points for Jalen Brunson. The Knicks trail by 3. Halliburton kicks it to Turner. Turner open for 3. He'll take it. And he nails it. Back to 6. Both teams shooting in the 50% of three-point line. Knicks 54, Pacers 52. Here's Brunson now. Brunson. And we get a whistle. Defensive 3 seconds, so free throws for the Knicks. 1 shot technical.
He tried it.
Here's Randall shooting the technical. Randall hits it, 79-84. Toppin returning. So I get to call some Toppin action here. Let's go. Here we go. Randall back over here to Harkenstein. Here's Brunson snake dribbling. Brunson flips it up. No good. Fight for the loose ball right into Turner. Here comes Halliburton. Halliburton now. Kicks it in the corner. Neesmith nails the 3. Damn. Knicks did not get back. 87-79. Here's Brunson. Randall wants to go isolation one-on-one with Toppin. He swipes. He's driving on. And these two getting physical. And Randall looking at him, trying to intimidate the kid. Toppin just laughing. There you go, Toppin. Clap back at him. Clap back at Julius. Come on, Obi.
Oh, man.
As Randall hits the free throw. Don't get intimidated, Obi. We got a timeout. Hold on. Timeout here. By the Pacers.
Man. Oh, man. What's going on here, Jedi? What's you know your man's here. What's happening? I mean, we know him because he's from Brooklyn. We know how Brooklyn do. So what's up?
He's like, don't try it. You go, you could try with that fake tough guy stuff. I'm gonna
Oh yeah.
Obi just smiled at him like, yo, don't try that fake tough shit with me.
Obi was right behind him saying, I'm here. I'm here.
That's right. We here, right? We here. I'm right. We here in your face.
You forgot that we here. I was part of we here. I'm here.
Mm-hmm. I'm in your face. I'm in your face, Cupcake.
Why are we doing this? Obi's damn. Obi's a pacer now.
So what? Once a
I
Knick, always a
know,
Knick.
I know, I know.
Yeah, oh, Randall's trying to prove he's better. That's why he walked away with a smile. That's why Kyle called the timeout. He walked away smiling like he come here. He
And
knows that's an act. He know that reputation of a hothead.
can
Randall.
I
He
say
was on
one
the
thing though?
bench.
Can I say one thing though?
Yeah,
I
of
mean,
course.
now that the levity's gotten into me, and I can say this. Now that RJ's gone, I want my bridges. I want my freaking bridges. I want the Novas assembled like Voltron. I want my bridges. Am I being greedy? You let me know.
It all depends. Then that means there's no spider.
Damn.
Either you're gonna go, we're gonna watch Voltron, or you're gonna watch a little Marvel with Spider.
You know what? I've always been a Spider-Man fan.
All
He's
right.
from New York. Voltron ain't from New York. They from the
Nah.
galaxy.
Yeah, they're from the galaxy far away. Defenders of the universe. Where's it? Where's Nick? Yeah, Nick's 100 needs to make a. He makes some good Voltron move thumbnails. I ain't gotta make me one
Oh
here
no,
with the
I know.
Villanova
I'm
podcast.
sorry. He's in a room right now by himself with some lotion and some tissues because Quickly got traded away. So you know what he's doing.
He's happy.
Oh, Detroit finally snapped the losing streak.
I saw that they beat Toronto 128 to 124. I was waiting for that to go final, but good job on Detroit. All right, here's Randall trying to shoot that extra free throw here. Hits it. 87-81. Halliburton. Neymar now. Kicks it. Turner. Halliburton driving. Kicks it out. Here's a three. And that was Neesmith for three. Wide open again. Guys are getting caught on the switch or losing their man here. Indiana 6 of 9 from 3-point land. Brunson back to Randall. Randall working on Toppin. Randall now driving. Randall stops. Randall kicks it to DiVincenzo for three. DiVincenzo can't hit. Toppin with the rebound. Toppin gives it to Halliburton. Halliburton now. Halliburton kicks it around here, driving. Neymar kicks it back out. Extra pass, Halliburton. Halliburton now driving. Halliburton switches hands, and what a move by Halliburton. He had Toppin in the corner open. Said, nah. 91-81. 92-81. 11, the deficit. Here's Brunson putting on move. Brunson Euro stepping. Kicks it. DiVincenzo. Hart. Back to Randall. Randall for three. Randall misses. Rebound. Last touch by Turner. Knicks will have it. Fortunate there. And they had a nice lead. Raptors try to come back on that one. And they play shorthanded. Here's Hartenstein back to Brunson. Brunson now. Brunson kicks it to Fournier. Fournier now driving. Fournier with the dunk. They're going to wave it off. Offensive foul. What a wet blanket. Hartenstein picked up as Fournier finally does something. And of course, the wet blanket, the officials. 92-81. As they hit here, Neesmith. Oh, stolen by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo gets it. Got it. So he got that stolen. Good job there, DiVincenzo. Having won a hell of a game. 23 points and counting. 5 rebounds. 5 3-pointers. And 4 steals for DiVincenzo. The big ragu. Neymar kicks it out. Turner again open. Turner nails it. Turner's having one of those big 3-point games we saw 2 years ago from him. 95-83. A team is shooting 70% from 3-point line in a quarter. Can't. My God. Here's Brunson. Stops. Shoots. Got it. Knicks down by 10. Here's Toppin. Toppin. Halliburton open for 3 all day. And he misses. Rebound by Randall. Gives it to Brunson. Brunson now. Stengel shoots the 3 and he misses. Toppin with the rebound. Obi now gives it to Halliburton. Halliburton now working on Fournier. He tries to elude him. He shows corner. Neesmith a 3. They're shooting unconscious. Salute, Jerome. Happy New Year to you. Salute. Here's Brunson now. Brunson bounce pass to Randall. Randall now. Randall. Oh, blocked by Toppin. He gets his own rebound back. Again, Toppin leans in. Shot. No good. But he got fouled. It always seems like that. Every NBA team shoots astounding against the Knicks. They shoot 70%. And meanwhile, throughout the league, they're only shooting 30%. It's like it just feels like every night in, night out, these teams all shoot great against the Knicks. For a team that's supposed to be working hard on defense, boy, these teams focus in on the 3-point shot. Randall hits the free throw. And Randall hits the free throw. 98-87. We're getting close to the 214 mark as Halliburton brings the ball. Halliburton kicks it. Neymar back over to Smith. Smith now fakes driving, Euro stepping, finds Toppin, and Toppin flushes it in. Uses the force on that dunk. 187. So Knicks already giving up 100 points, and we're only in the third quarter. This Pacer team could score. Here's Brunson for 3. Brunson in front of the rim. Halliburton pushes. Neymar going. Neymar stops, kicks it back out. Mathurin back over to Halliburton. Halliburton jab stepping. Now he picks up his dribble, kicks it out. Smith thought about the 3. Smith now driving. Smith going again, and he got fouled by Gibson. I could imagine, Jason. I could imagine. I mean, let me guess. Cesaro was out there doing European uppercuts. He probably did a swing. Daniel Bryan doing the little kicks always to the chest. I mean, copy, repeat. Jericho's having women sign MDAs. I mean, yeah. All right, as he hits the first free throws here. Smith, oh, you didn't hear about that, Chef Dan?
Yes, I did, but Jesus Christ.
Andrade is leaving the company. They're going to give him any pops. 101-87. Smith, of course, goes 2 for 2. 102-87. Knicks are too slow against these younger teams, Vernon. Yes, and they were moving quick before early in the season. Randall now. Nope. Deny the ball. Good job there by Toppin. Here's McBride. McBride now. Backs it in. Now Randall. Randall driving. Randall and swatted out with authority there by Smith. 1.9. Jalen Smith did it with some passion. Got that ball out of there. And you can see what Wally says, a lot of size out there for the Pacers. And that's a turnover. Randall pouting, and he got hit with a technical. So he was pouting like an attention chasm, and he got hit with a technical foul. The guy underneath the basket with the Knicks jersey started laughing. So the volcano known as Mount Randall looks like it's about to erupt in the negative way. Halliburton hits the free throw. What's up, Richie? Halliburton would inbound the ball. Here we go. The Beavers in the game. Oh, nice move by Halliburton. He's going to shoot the three anyway. Why not? Air ball. Saved. Toppin saved it right to the Beaver, but right to Taj Gibson. Here's Fournier now. Fournier leading the break. Fournier, and here's DiVincenzo. Count it and one. The only bright spot in the game, DiVincenzo having a chance for a three-point play. 25 points for Big Ragu and looking for his 26. Down by 14. Disagree with you, but I feel that Tibbs was on a mission to push our young prospects out of New York, OB quickly, etc. But he doesn't want to make the decisions. But I mean, playing wise, here's Halliburton. Halliburton switches good. No interior help, no interior defense whatsoever for the Knicks. 15-point lead for the Pacers. Under 30 seconds. You see Toppin and Randall getting into it. Now he got the Beaver on him. Randall now. Randall taking care. Randall spins and he scores on the Beaver. 105-92. Shot clock turned off. Here's Halliburton. Toppin thought about it. Toppin driving. Toppin jumper. And he misses. And the end of the third quarter, Knicks trail 105-92. Yeah. Deuce is getting traded next. Oh, boy. That's what you mean. I mean, there's some, but also they don't get, when they get the opportunities on the floor, they don't excel though. Jeff, what's your thoughts on that? Any
On what?
The comment from Random Phantom with the disagree that Tibbs.
I mean, that's a perspective thing. The thing is, you have to know the coach by now, and as much as like it's like here's how much of a big hole I can poke through that though. They just traded away the two youngest guys that they use the most.
Yeah, okay.
And really quickly was a big surprise to me because the way Quickly and Thibodeau, and the way Quickly plays for Thibodeau, it seemed like, Quickly was a great soldier for Tibbs.
Yeah. But they're not getting older players back either. They're, both players are young, coming in return. But we already know there's a trust factor with the coach, with the players that left. That's yeah. And you know what? Maybe Brunson is playing a little. He has been a little bit of a bad stretch because you heard what Thibodeau said. He's been getting fouled and not getting called, physically beat a little bit, but he's still scoring.
Joe Curry, I'm gonna tell you right now, I do not disagree with that. I'm not like there is no but. I'm just saying it right now. Like this Facebook user is saying Brunson is horrible the past 3 games. Maybe if you go on Knicks Twitter and see some of the slow-mo plays that they've been showing of Brunson's drives to the paint. He didn't just all of a sudden lose his ability to play the game.
They're physically beating him up.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. Let me get rid of this trash. Be right back.
So we're about to start the fourth quarter here. So Brunson bringing the ball up here. Knicks down by 13. Brunson over to Hart. Back to Brunson. Brunson gets a screen, and they call a moving screen on Gibson. McConnell brings the ball up. McConnell driving, gets inside. Smith blocked, but a foul. Third foul on Gibson. Teams first. It misses both free throws. Ball don't lie. Brunson brings the ball up. Brunson dribbling. Brunson spinning. Brunson driving, kicks it out. Fournier for three, and that's off the mark. They get it to Hart. Hart gets fouled on the layup, so he's heading to the line. Hart misses the first one. Hart goes 1 of 2 from the line. Knicks down by 12. Toppin with the ball. Toppin driving, kicks it out to Mathurin. Mathurin over to Hield. Hield kicks it out to Smith. Smith to McConnell. McConnell driving. Good defense by McBride. They kick it out to Toppin. Toppin fakes. Now he's driving. Toppin kicks inside. Smith gets it off in time. Brunson working the dribble. Gets inside. Layup. Got it. Brunson with 25 points. McConnell driving. McConnell baseline over the Toppin. Toppin gets a layup and a foul. Misses the free throw. Ball don't lie. Hart kicks it out to Fournier. Fournier over to Hart. Hart to Brunson. Brunson fakes the three. Thought about it. Defended by Toppin. He's working. Driving on Toppin. Draws a foul. Shot won't go. Brunson misses the first one. Brunson goes 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Knicks down by 13. McConnell kicks it out to Mathurin. Mathurin pulls up a three. That's good. Knicks down by 16. Brunson working the dribble, and the ball is kicked. Nick Ball with 15 on the shot clock. 9:50 left in the fourth. Knicks down by 16. Hart gets the inbound. Hart over to Gibson. Gibson over to Brunson. Brunson driving. Kicks it out to Fournier. Fournier driving. Floater, no good, but he's fouled. Connell bringing the ball up. Over to Matherin. Matherin stripped and ball out of bounds. Still Pacers ball. Knicks down by 14 as Fournier was able to connect on both free throws. McConnell kicks it out to Smith. Smith to Matherin. Matherin curling around to McConnell. McConnell stripped and stolen by Fournier. Fournier running the court. Layup. Got it. Fournier for two in transition.
Oh, the adoration. Oh, the je vous adore. The je t'aime à vous, este ma sugar, n'est-ce pas?
There it is. That's Pepe. Let's go, Pepe.
Grimes is sick right now, non-COVID illness.
All right, we have a timeout. Grimes has an RJ illness. Le Pew, thanks, Chef. There you go. Everybody likes the Pepe Le Pew clip. Oh God, this wrestling company. I don't know what's brutal. The Knicks defense or this wrestling show that's on right now. Oh,
It had to be the Knicks defense. You're more invested in that than disaster.
migraine headaches. Oh no.
I mean, they didn't specify it, but hopefully it's something he can get over quick. Maybe it might be a stomach bug or something like that.
Well, Utah beat Miami in Utah 117-109.
Utah's been a good constructed team, and their coach is good. We saw that last year when everyone expected them to tank and go for the first round pick. Nah, they're competitive.
Yeah, that you gotta say that's the right word. They're very competitive. Let's see what else. Oh wow. Barn burner, Chicago and Philly, 47-46. That's early though.
So we're coming back from commercial break. 9:14 left. McConnell bringing the ball up. McConnell bumped, pivot in, kicks it out to, I don't know who that is. Pass knocked away by Gibson. Right back. As he's driving, got bumped and fouled. And Josh Hart got hit.
Oh, I heard it all the way from here.
Hield hits the technical. You can't do a full extension. What are you? Oh my gosh. This is terrible. They hit all 3 free throws. Knicks down by 15. 8:45 here left as Brunson's working the dribble. Brunson trapped, and he gets fouled. Inbounds to Gibson. Gibson over to Fournier. Fournier kicks it out to Hart. Hart over to Fournier. Fournier sidestep, takes a 3. Won't go, and they call a foul on Taj Gibson. Pacers inbound it. McConnell driving. And offensive foul on Naismith. Brunson bringing the ball up to the Knicks here. Roughly 8 minutes left. Randall over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein to Randall. And Randall keeps it alive over to McBride. McBride kicks it out to Randall. Randall almost stripped. Ball, given to the Pacers. Hield pushing, kicks it to McConnell. McConnell over to Hield for 3. And that's off the mark. Hart the rebound. Hart driving. Hart kicks it out. McBride fakes a 3. Now he takes it. Got it. Knicks down by 12. 7:30 left. Plenty of time. McConnell driving. Good defense by McBride. Passing it around. Mathurin asking for someone. Gets it back. Mathurin working the dribble. Driving. Mathurin scoop layup. Got it. (103 to 117). Brunson working, driving. Brunson off the glass, no good, but Randall gets the rebound. Randall's surrounded, and he gets fouled. And the technical foul on Jalen Smith.
He got ejected.
Nah, he didn't get ejected. And Randall missed the technical free throw. And Randall misses the first free throw. Randall goes 1 of 2 from the line. Knicks down by 13. Halliburton back in the game. Halliburton kicks it to Turner. Turner over to Naismith. Naismith drive in, throws it up, gets a bucket. Knicks down by 15, 6:30 left. Brunson, drive in, stops, kicks it out. DiVincenzo, deep three, got it. 29 points for DiVincenzo. I think that's his new career high. Halliburton, drive in. Halliburton steps back for three in the corner, way off the mark. Randall with the rebound. Randall over to Brunson. Brunson drive in, stops, and they call a travel. Halliburton with the ball. Halliburton drive in, count it, and one. Timeout, New York.
Damn. And he's drawing back at the Knick bench. Oh boy.
Ah, that stinks. Randall's got to hit those free throws, man. You're down. You need them. Freebies, man.
Gotta hit those free throws. You're absolutely right. But more so than that, man, it just there was a lot that Mitchell Robinson did for this team. The minute he went down, we're not seeing it be as easy for other guys anymore.
Exactly.
Mitchell Robinson, when he decided to seal off multiple defenders so guys could get a drive to the lane, because his length and his strength allowed him to do that. That was important. That ain't a stat that shows up. The screens he set will never show up on the stat. But they were so pivotal. The offensive rebounds, pivotal. And what sucks even worse now is the timing of this trade couldn't be any worse. Facing two Eastern Conference opponents And after you lost the Magics, you decide to go in here, down a lot of guys.
Yeah, that one, the timing, especially in this road trip. Oh, he was going back to Wally. He went right at Wally. He went to catch that receipt. You and your bushy eyebrows.
He's got 20 points and 19 assists. And blocking foul on Naismith.
Dustin Rhodes.
Randall misses the first free throw.
Oh, come on, dude. Oh, look at Toppin.
Randall
Toppin.
goes 1 of 2 from the line. Halliburton driving, stops, kicks it out. Turner for 3. That's good. Brunson fakes it, kicks it out to DiVincenzo, gets the layup. New career high, 31 points. Knicks down by 15. Halliburton gets it back from Turner, gives it back to Turner, pulls up mid-range off the mark, kick it ahead to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo for 3. That's good. New career high, 34 points for Dante DiVincenzo. Kick it out. Turner for 3. And that's good. Hart to Randall. Randall driving. Randall pump faking and gets the layup. Pacers with the funky possession. Mathurin gets the ball now. Mathurin in the corner, defended by DiVincenzo. Mathurin almost loses it. 2 seconds left, pulls up for 3. That's off the mark. Hartenstein the rebound. Roughly 3:30 left here as Brunson gets fouled. Brunson hits the first free throw. Timeout by Carlisle.
You got the wrong channel, Christopher. Huh. You could go where the gays are buzzing. Take a hike.
I don't know. I don't know what he's. Is he talking about AEW?
He wants to go down under. What we got?
Brunson hits the free throw. 11-point game here. 3:40 left.
He wants to go to the YMCA.
Halliburton kicks it out. Neesmith for 3, gets it. 20th assist for Halliburton. Or is it the 21st? I don't know. Randall driving. Randall, layup no good. And hell ball going to be a jump ball. The Knicks win the tip. DiVincenzo. Layup is good. New career high 36 points for Dante
There you
DiVincenzo.
go.
Halliburton passes it. And Turner wedgies it. They come up with it. Hart driving. Layup gets it. Knicks cut it to 10. 2:40 here left. Halliburton kicks it out. They're passing it around. Neesmith sidesteps for 3. Off the mark. And they get a new 14. They're trying to pass it around, kill clock. Halliburton dribbling, driving, kicks it out. They're passing it around, and there's foul. Matherin hits the first one. Brunson to DiVincenzo for 3. Off the mark. Randall the rebound. Randall to cutting DiVincenzo. Misses the layup. Randall the rebound. Knocked out of his hands. Pacers come up with it. Knicks got to get a stop here to give themselves a chance, even with under 2 minutes. Halliburton Splits a double team, draws a foul. That's it.
Randall checked out with Christopher.
Halliburton goes 2 of 2 from the line. Knicks back down by 14. Hart for 3. Off the mark. DiVincenzo tips it in. New career high, 38 points. Neesmith hits the 3. Brunson pulls up the 3. That's short. Halliburton throws it ahead. And Nembhard gets the layup. Timeout by Tom Thibodeau.
Man, I think that's why Christopher Malloy was so excited because he tipped it in, he pulled it out. I mean, the algorithm must have caught him in here. I think this victory is especially sweet for Obi because the Knicks traded his partner in crime, RJ, and IQ. I didn't think about it like that. Who are you already want to see the list? It's like checking the menu of a restaurant you're about to go eat. Let me go check and see. People are leaving there in Indiana. All right. I got the feed still in the.
No, it's not that serious. That's not the issue. It's not like the Knicks are right now about to just go on a horrendous losing streak, go under 500. We still have good pedigree players, plus the players that we haven't acquired from the trade aren't in yet. We're really short-handed. Jacob Toppin is in. Looks like the Knicks cleared out their bench. Wave the white flag here.
Charlie Brown.
The problem right now is that we're losing to Eastern Conference teams.
That's the bad thing about it.
Teams that we need to beat in order to be high in the standings. When we started this season, we said this team had the caliber of being at the bare minimum, you're at the 5th seed. I don't know. Did you give him 6th seed or 5th seed?
I am 5th.
I gave him bare minimum 5th. This isn't bare minimum 5th.
That's cool. Both brothers are in. Both Toppin brothers. There you go. They got in each other. Love it. No, get it right there. There you go. Let's go. Give the ball back. Charlie Brown. Mina, Charlie Brown. All right, Snoopy. There's mama. Proud mama.
Yeah, that's the problem right now. Knicks right now are losing to the Eastern Conference teams that we need to beat.
All right, both of it. All right, brothers embrace. That's so cool. He just told him, "Good luck with that head case you have there, wearing number 30." Look at the beaver. Can't continue. He can actually close his mouth. Wow. Damn. We lose 140 to 126, but the Pacers shot lights out. Unbelievable from 3-point land. And the Knicks put a lot of runs where they cut it down to like single digits, 10. And even though the Pacers kept pushing, if they would have put some kind of resistance on defense, could have been a different game, but would have, could have, should have, doesn't pay or doesn't get you a victory. Um, Damn. We're not getting Mitchell Robinson, so I'm not gonna say what if Mitchell was in this game, how different this will be. I want to see what is it gonna look like, this new improved Nick team. Will they improve on the defense, on the wings? Or are they gonna fall short with talent wise? That's the only difference we want to see, because right now it always hurts the Knicks around this time of the year before the New Year's, around the New Year time. Every year they always go to these tough stretches where they lose a bunch of games to start the new year, and then they just turn it around. Like, remember last year? I think it was like after the Martin Luther King Day game, when they had that game where Harkenstein started playing much better and they excelled.
It was funny enough. That year, a lot of our turning points happened after we faced the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yes.
After they beat us really bad, I think the first time that season last year, every time we faced the Cleveland Cavaliers, we then proceeded to go on an 8-game winning streak or a 9-game winning streak, and something that was really good and positive. I don't know which team is going to be the catalyst for us this year, but we need something.
Yeah, because remember that game that when they beat the Knicks earlier in the season, by the Cavaliers embarrassed the Knicks, there was actually rumblings that Thibodeau was going to lose his job. And then they stuck with him in the month of December. There was a few players that were injured, and then that other game against the Cavaliers, that was a Tuesday game. I could tell you that for a minute. Why I could remember it was a Tuesday, because I was at the NXT when they took off, where that was the block by Harkenstein to seal that game against the Cavaliers, and then they went and they took off. We're waiting for that moment. It might not happen for about maybe around that same exact time, maybe the Martin Luther King Day game, where the Knicks, all the players get in, know where they're going to stay, where they're going to be, living arrangements, all that, etc. And then they'll start gelling and start playing well. And because remember, they're going to have an advantage. They're not going to have film on this unit together. And if they gel until there's some scouting reports, some film on them, they could take advantage and capitalize and catch teams by a storm at what they could do together as a collective unit, strongly wise. So only time will tell. So we'll see there. The Pacers show us that they could move the basketball and be fast, and that's the way the league is moving. Quick speed. We saw that with the OKC. We saw that with the Magics. Quick, elusive. When we have to play veteran teams, even though sometimes we have less talent than the veteran teams, we stand up toe to toe like the Bostons, like the Phoenix Suns, the Lakers. Other than the Clippers, that we were just totally bad, they staying up with them, but they were always short talent wise. Here is just athleticism and speed is what hurts the Knicks. So it's interesting. It's about matchups, and hopefully we could adjust. But damn, I said it before. We're struggling defensively. I'd rather have them finish the year like mid part, totally play outstanding defense, propelling them in the postseason. But you can't fall on the 8 ball behind and be looking up and need your defense to get you possibly in the postseason, because you're gonna run out of gas too. So it's the Knicks gotta find a balance soon. Hopefully they find it in this trade and players opportunity. So we'll see. We'll see there. I think I don't know if you have anything to add. I think I got it. Good to see Fournier on the floor. To see he can still do things like, cut to the basket, move around, be an NBA body, where maybe a team, like you said, Joe, maybe there's someone with that, something comes alive and available that they may say, maybe they need shooters
like a Fournier, especially if they have the defenders or they move the basketball so fast. They want to bring a proven 3-point shooter on the wing. Fournier could be one that they could, make a call and see if they have, especially a team that has a lot of the same parts where they could bring in a Fournier, where they could spare a forward to the Knicks or so forth. We never know. But up next for the Knicks on New Year's Day will be those Timberwolves, those crazy Timberwolves who are pretty good and they're good at home. Not that's a tough task at hand, big task for the Knicks to get that. We shall, only time will tell. We'll see. Hopefully we get the newcomers in there in uniform and ready to play, even if it's coming off the bench. Hopefully we get them going to play where they contribute to the team in a positive way, and we get excited to see what we have coming back to New York. But all in all, 3-game losing streak after winning that wonderful Christmas Day game. Circumstances and with this game, but they got into Minnesota at 2:30 in the morning. So barely with a good full night's of sleep. Then playing, no excuses on a back-to-back, but they still put a good effort, 126 points out there. And then knowing what happened psychologically, losing your players, that's I
But then
mean,
the other part is losing the actual players because those two players were heavy rotation players.
right.
And you replace that with players on the bench right now that just haven't been part of the rotation. So
And they have
on a
rust.
back-to-back with the rust, and and from what I'm hearing on the broadcast, the flight came in extra late, so they really
Yeah.
didn't get much rest time. So
No, they got in on 2:30, probably into the airport. That means by the time they go through all that with the bus, the charter, the drive to the hotel, you're looking at 4 in the morning. Ali, what, sleep until noon, 1 o'clock. Some of these players they get to the arena maybe at 2:30. So it's no excuse. It's no excuse, but damn, you're these guys are not your average folks that are like us. We're 5'11", to maybe 6'1". These are guys who are tall in those planes, confined and uncomfortable, tired, beat up. Then they to play another game. But I want to thank you guys immediately. Thank you again. Have a happy new year, because when we come back on, it'll be a new year on 2024. Thank you again. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for the subscribers. Thank you for supporting the channel throughout the 2023 and now to the 2024 year and all the 3 seasons that we've been doing the Return to the Knicks podcast. Man, I appreciate everyone. I don't take anyone for granted. From all the members of the chat that are currently here, past, present, and those that are coming in the future, we really appreciate the support and love. You guys have a wonderful New Year. Stay safe, first and foremost. If you're drinking, give the keys. Get an Uber, get a designated driver, or just be safe. Also, if you're in other parts where firearms are legal, don't throw the bullets in the air, because they're going to come down somewhere and innocent people or animals. So just be responsible. Stay away from the fireworks. Just be safe. We want to see you back on the stream, getting that thumbs up, laughing, like Big Task, talking to them. Kelvin T. Jones, I know you'll always listen to us where I work. Have a happy new year, Miss Maria, all the Miss Marie Matthews, of course, everyone in the chat here, Sheldon, Darryl Johnson, Darnell Davis, everyone, thank you again. You guys are the bomb every year. I mean, in a good way. You guys are phenomenal. We really appreciate you guys. Have a happy new year, man. Many blessings in this year and the year to come. And we'll talk to you soon on the other side. Peace out. Good night. Chef Dan, tell him good night so we can hit
good
the
night. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Keep the blessings going. Like Jedi said, have a happy new year. And hey, new year, new us. We're going to keep it rolling, keep getting better and better.
That's right. And may the sports be with you.